inside the Rarefied recording in the live room with Steph Johnson. Amazing, amazing artist, amazing person, spirit. And I'm just so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for being here.
It's cool being here since I recorded my record.
Yes, you did.
You know, normally when you're recording, everything in here is clustered, you know.
Right.
It's not like, look, we could have a party in here right now. It's so cool.
I love it. I love it. It's a great space. And we're so glad that we were able to work it out.
Yes.
To have you here, the same place you recorded your album.
I know.
So it's perfect. Well, we want to know about you. Tell us about you being a musician. How did that come about?
It came about well, I grew up singing in choirs and stuff like that, but I was always kind of scolded for having this really too big of a voice. Like I was the voice in the choir that didn't blend. So the choir director would be like, oh, with the altos, we're going to need you to bring it down. So I thought I shouldn't sing. And then when I was about 21, I was going through this depression and I wasn't really happy in life. And my dad helped me. He helped me get back into school. So I was going to school full time. And then at the same time, I was in a music store and I heard somebody playing guitar, playing like a bossa progression, like a really cool kind of thing. And I was like, show me that. I want to learn that. So then I went home and I remember I had my dad's old guitar and I just played what that guy showed me for like hours. And then when I picked my head up and I looked, because I was trying to sing and play at the same time, which is a whole interesting, you know, like one of those whatever. So I had an idea of a groove and I knew where I wanted my vocal to be. But when I looked up, it had been 8 hours. I lost myself for 8 hours playing and singing. So I thought, well, maybe this is something I like.
That's incredible.
And then I did like a musical in college. But that really wasn't, you know, every step in your musical journey, you kind of really figure out what it is you want, what you liked better, more better than the time before. So,
Indeed.
So I knew I didn't really want to do musicals, but I wanted to express myself and I wanted to perform. And so that was like 15 years ago. That started 15 years ago.
That's incredible. Well, I remember when we ran into each other at the Michelle and Deggiocello concert.
Before that, because you were fronting the house band at Anthology.
Yes.
And I got called to fill in for you once or twice.
Yes.
Long time
No,
ago.
I know we knew each other before then, but I remember distinctly that conversation because we were talking about, because I was like, oh, I really want to pick up an instrument, you remember?
Yes.
And you were like, you can do this. You said, I just sit there, I finally, you know, you were kind of, I don't think you were just getting into the guitar, but it was like, I think you had just finally were taking it like
more seriously.
Super serious.
Yeah, definitely.
Super serious, I like saying that.
Super serious. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think that everybody starts out like studying jazz right off the bat. You know, if you get an instrument, you know, you're just trying to play a couple chords or whatever. But
and it's harder as you get older, to be honest, you know?
And it's only because we tell ourselves that, you know?
Right.
A lot of times people think that I started like a long time ago when I was a kid or something. Yeah. Like my boyfriend, Rob, he started playing guitar when he was like 6 or 5 or something before he played bass. And so when I tell people I was 21 when I started, they're like, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, you could start any time. I'm like, how old are you? Why don't you start now?
Right. I love that. Well, it's always been like an inspiration. I remember that conversation, you know, it was like, that's something I kind of always lean back to and go like, that's right. You know, we can start. It doesn't matter when, you know, when your journey starts. It's your journey. You know?
Exactly. And I mean, you're beautiful, beautiful vocalist, beautiful singer. I think there's something so special when you see a woman on stage with an instrument, you know, even if it's something minimal or small that she's, you know, and then the interest though in the combining your voice and your instrument, for me, something took over. And I just really fell in love with it. And
it's a beautiful marriage of two.
Rhythm and, you know, harmony and my voice and everything coming together. So
I love it.
Even just starting a little bit, ching, 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 and then pretty soon you're like,
Next thing you know,
not calling any other piano players or guitar players, and you'll just be the whole band yourself.
Which I love it. I love it. What inspires you as an artist? Like when you're creating your music, where do you draw that from? Is it just kind of every day? Are you one of those folks that just kind of draws inspiration from shapes of things or a sound you hear or just how you feel that day or?
Yeah, kind of it is. It comes from all that. Well, the house that I live in is pretty musical, so we have instruments everywhere, and we're playing a lot, and a lot of musicians come by, and so sometimes I'll even hear somebody, you know, we'll just be jamming, or we'll be playing something, and then I'll peel away because I really like what, you know, oh, excuse me, I'm going to go finish this.
I love it.
But definitely my life, and the life around me, and humanity, and the suffering, and the people, you know, really all that matters is people.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. So I feel that, and I think that that's all the inspiration I need. I mean, each person in such an interesting part of their journey.
Yeah.
You know, it's so different from person to person.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We're all
you know?
humans, but
we're
yet
all humans.
we're all individual.
Part of this human race, but you know where we are in that space is really compelling and worthy of attention.
Yeah.
You know? Especially for people who don't have a voice. That really inspires me. People who are maybe looked over or they just don't have a voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good segue to how incredibly socially conscious you are. It's extremely inspiring, and I love it. I love it how you're out there. You're trying to bring awareness to people, to our community, not only musicians, but you know, everybody, music lovers, and even who will listen.
Yes.
Because you have a voice, and you're trying to be the voice for the voiceless, and I think it's commendable and inspiring.
Thank you.
You know, so
That's what I hope. I mean, I hope through, you know, you can't actually hit people with a negative headline over and over again.
right.
You have to actually hit them with inspiration.
'Cause you get
or
numb.
with hope. We can't be telling people, you know, the negative aspect. We have to actually show them maybe a new side of something they didn't realize.
Yes.
So I'm pretty involved with our homeless population in San Diego. We're like the fourth largest in the world, in the country.
I don't think people know, like,
Yeah, we have
don't
over
realize it.
22,000 homeless children in San Diego. We have money for affordable housing, and it's not being used for affordable housing. So we have an issue where homelessness has gone up 80% in the past year. Downtown San Diego,
serious?
80%, 80%. So to me, I had to become involved because I live near downtown,
Yeah.
and I got involved about 3 years ago. Me and a group of people, we built a rooftop garden at this homeless shelter called Path, and I got to know people in this situation of homelessness where you know, it's multifaceted. I mean, there's so many issues around it, you know, and a lot of abuse and a lot of you know, stories and circumstances that had they happened to you or I, we could also be in the same situation,
Right.
you know. So that really moves me, and but about 4 months ago or 5 months ago, I joined a committee through the Democratic Women's Club, and I presented a ballot to our city council.
I remember that.
Yeah, because you know it's in our rules that we provide and we take care of the people. And then that went to the county around like the 60s, but the county oversees 19 cities in San Diego. And so, I mean, not to get too wrapped up in the issues there, but you know, if somebody calls and reports somebody who's outside and they're homeless and they want them to, you know, the police are called, not necessarily a social worker, not
Right.
somebody who's going to connect them with services. Now, the police, there are police that do a good job. There's police who call a hot team and that, but there's also a lot of harassment and a lot of issues going on there too,
Wow.
because, you know,
Yeah.
the issues go on and on.
Right.
So all I can do is actually, what I realized, the biggest problem was that most folks have an idea about homelessness and who it is. You know, maybe they deserve to be there. They've done something wrong. And it's not the case. I meet so many families and children.
Right.
And so I started a choir. I started a homeless.
I love this.
I started a homeless person choir because I thought, well, how else can I change? How else can I bring my musician friends in?
Right.
And all these people I meet on the street who are usually, lots of them talk, when they find out I play music, they go, oh, I play music.
Yeah.
And they sing a song for me they
Yeah.
wrote. And so I wanted to give another room, another meeting place, another safe meeting place for people who are experiencing homelessness to come and to sing and to express themselves. And they leave singing. They leave feeling better, you know. So
Homeless choir, y'all. I mean, that is incredible. What a beautiful way of bringing the community
And-
together, and people. You're going to enlighten people, bring awareness. Sometimes people just need a hug. Like,
they need
seriously.
hugs. And a lot of people I meet on the street haven't been
You know?
talked to, let alone hugged, in a long time.
Have you? I remember somebody posted. I forget who it was, but posted something like on Facebook, like it's a terrible feeling to feel ignored. And I've probably had that happen to me once or twice, just in large settings or something.
Sure.
You're just kind of like not talking to somebody, and it's just like, okay, whatever. Imagine that's your life, like, and you're just totally overlooked. I think it's a beautiful thing what you're doing. So
Well, you'll be involved.
I absolutely will.
And
be.
it's it's not just me. I mean, when I went to City Council, about 35 musicians came that day.
Nice.
So I started a group called the San Diego Artists for Change, which is just on Facebook and social media sites.
Yes.
So people can go like that and follow it, and then be involved in any outreach we do. We do like a lot of different outreach. But
Beautiful.
if people want to be involved with the choir, that happens. Is it the first and third Monday of the month at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? And
Nice.
it's led by Nina Leilani, who's
Yes.
wonderful, plays
Nina's
piano
awesome.
and sings, and I'm just so stoked
Nina
to
is
have her.
awesome.
Yeah, so because that way she's doing all this amazing piano work, leading
Yeah.
the choir and all that, and then I can be a part of the choir. I can, facilitate more involvement or snacks or driving people or you know what I mean.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Steph Johnson, you
Look at my new album.
released a brand new album. Brand new album. And as we mentioned, it was recorded right here at Rarefied
Yeah.
Recording. And we're just ecstatic. I'm sure. I mean, how
Very.
do you feel? How do you feel about the product?
So this is my 4th CD. This is the first time I worked with a producer. I worked with Kamau Kenyatta.
Kamau Kenyatta.
Kamau Kenyatta is special
Perfect.
because he's not just for his accolades and the people he works with, but
No.
he is really like a gifted human
Arranger.
being, an arranger. I mean,
Yes.
he's deep and it's wonderful. So I feel really fortunate that I met up with my producer in life.
Isn't that great?
It's a good feeling. Yeah, it's a really good feeling.
Grammy Award-winning producer, arranger.
Yeah, he won 2 years ago for Gregory Porter. He produced Gregory Porter's record that won Best Jazz Vocal.
Yes.
And so, really, because of Gregory's success and all the musicians involved, everybody's kind of rising,
Yep.
picking up. So
Love it.
There's an attorney that's like working this record, so hopefully it's going to come out
Great.
on some label
Make sure
somewhere.
Make sure to pick it up. Steph's an amazing singer-songwriter.
And we have a CD release coming up on October
Thank you.
21st.
October 21st. Where's this going to be?
It's going to be at Bread and Salt, which is in the Barrio Logan. Have you been there
Nice.
for
Not
events?
yet, not
It's
yet.
wonderful. And it's on, October 21st. It's a Friday, and the whole band will be there. And
Perfect.
so the
Who's in the
musician.
band?
Well, Kamau played on the record too. He
Yeah.
played Rhodes and played some soprano sax. But Gmo is a guitarist from Earth, Wind and Fire. He'll be
Nice.
there. Tonga Rasmal wasn't on the project, but he'll be playing keys, I think, and adding to the CD release. Rob Thorson played upright bass. He'll be there. Fernando Gomez, drums. And Curtis Taylor on trumpet.
Nice.
Yeah, and it'll be a special evening. I'm thinking like circus. I'm thinking like you come in, you get your face painted. There's like someone twirling fire.
Do
There's like
it.
a hula hooper. I'm gonna like make a whole kind of evening, an event
That's
on the
what it should be.
21st. Yeah,
October 21st at Bread and Salt.
at Bread and Salt.
Bread and Salt in Barrio Logan. So make sure to go.
Great building.
Support. Yeah. Looking
Great.
forward to that.
All right, this is one of my favorite songs, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this song.
Okay.
I know. Look at your face. You're ready to give me that guitar face. I can feel it. All right,
face.
everybody can sing this. Ding.
Mother,
Yeah.
there's too many of you crying, yeah. Oh, brother, there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, Father, there's no need to escalate. War is not the answer, for only love is ever gonna conquer hate. Oh, we got to find, a way to bring some love in here today. Oh, now picket lines and picket signs. Don't you punish me with your brutality. Baby, come on and talk to me so we can finally see what's going on. What's going on? 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 Ooh, yeah.
thinks we are wrong. Yeah. Oh, who are they to judge us? Oh, simply because our hair is a little bit too long. And you know we got to find a way to bring some love in. Oh, here today. Oh, I said no picking lines, brother, and picking signs. Brother, don't you punish me, brother, with your brutality. Brother, baby, come on and talk to me so we can finally see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, yeah. Tell me what is going on right now. Hey.